This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
What is going on, guys? Jay Shy here with another video, and I am here with Simply Okami.
Hey everybody, I'm Simply Okami, and I'm here with Jay Shy.
We are here to do a little quick discussion video. It's probably not going to be too long about the, what's it called again? Genei Ibun Roku Sharp FE, right?
Sharp FE, hashtag FE.
Yeah, so we're gonna, I saw Fither's video, and I put up my kind of thoughts on the video, and I didn't like what I saw.
I don't think anyone did, let's be honest. If like you're an SMT fan or a Fire Emblem fan, you would be disappointed. A
lot of Fire Emblem fans are disappointed, apparently. A lot of SMT fans, including myself, are disappointed. You was disappointed, Jordan Alves was disappointed. A lot of the people that I found that weren't really disappointed were like Persona fans or like real anime fans. They were the only ones that were like, this game looks amazing, this game looks great, which is fine.
I want to go off, like before we go off on our big old rant about this, I want to show the positives of this entire thing. Like
there's definitely some positives.
The anime fans are gonna be really intrigued by this game. They're thinking, oh man, it's cool, it's Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem. I'm pretty sure I've heard of one of them before.
Yeah.
Let me go grab a Wii U and pick it up. Oh man, this game might be fun. Or not. We never know, so let's go check out the rest of the series.
You know what's weird? A lot of people on my comment, when I put up the video, a lot of people commented. They were like, dude, go watch the Treehouse. I mean, they showed gameplay. It might change your mind. And I'm not gonna lie, I watched the Treehouse video, and to be honest with you, I was actually kind of impressed. It looks interesting. It looks like a pretty good solid RPG. My only problem with the game is that it doesn't look like an SMT cross Fire Emblem solid RPG. That's my only gripe with the game. I
actually didn't see the Treehouse video.
I saw the Treehouse. It looks good.
I heard in the article that I'm gonna bring up right now from GoNintendo.com about like the design and the process of it. I heard they wanted to do a tactical RPG, but is it just like a normal RPG like Persona?
Alright, you want me to be honest with you? This is exact. When I was watching the Treehouse, it has the dungeon crawling of Persona, and it almost looks like a battle system of Conception 2 to me.
I've actually never played Conception 2.
It looks like Conception 2. If you're a fan of Conception 2 or played it, that's what it reminded me of. The characters kind of surround the enemy in the middle, and you kind of have to hit weak points, just like in Shin Megami Tensei or Persona or in Conception, because Conception was like that. If you ever look up gameplay on Conception, it reminds me of that game. That's what it is. I think the main problem that I had with it is the fact that every time I watch the Treehouse or I watch that new trailer that comes up, I just go back and I watch the original teaser, and it just makes me sad. Like, I'm not angry, I'm just sad that it's not, you know, that original teaser. It just...
Jordan was pretty angry, I'll tell you that much.
Was he?
Did you not see his video?
I didn't know he had.
He got pretty heated, like... You have to go watch it after this.
I'll probably check it. I'll check it out.
It's not like blind anger. It's like anger out of passion. Like, you know, when you're yelling at a child, you want him to do good at something and he's not. So you're like, you know, you could have done this and you didn't. Messed up. Then now you're grounded.
You know what's weird is that I'm gonna say this. When I think I speak for all SMT, all Fire. I'm talking about SMT fans and Fire Emblem fans. I'm not talking like Shin Megami Tensei as a whole, including Persona. I'm speaking Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem. Everyone who saw that teaser thought that that game was going to be a tactical RPG with Fire Emblem characters and Shin Megami Tensei characters blended into with the whole weapon substitution from Fire Emblem and the whole demon fusing from Shin Megami Tensei. And in the Ibun Roku game, it doesn't look like we're getting neither one of those. The only thing we're pretty much getting is the whole weapon-based thing. That stays, and we're getting the fact that you have to exploit weaknesses, which makes, I guess that makes it the part of the SMT world or something like that.
We have mirages, which are basically not personas.
No,
Hey, here's a not Persona. Have
it's
fun with the
but
game.
but that's the part that bothers me is like they're saying it's SMT, but it feels Persona to me. Like even in the created not the created the gameplay video, like the characters will go into the battle and it's almost like their personas would help them. So I was like, so it is Persona. That's what it is. It's Persona and it's Conception too. That's what it is. I mean, even the color aspects, like it screamed Conception. It was just, it's not SMT or Fire Emblem at all. It's
All right.
not.
Speaking of the colors, a big problem that I've been. A big problem that I want to talk about is the fact that in all the articles that I've read so far, all the discussions about it, they're saying that the only reason why they made, like the one I showed you a little while ago, the only reason why they made the Fire Emblem characters those like emo mirages is because they wanted to keep it as modern day Japan. And as I said before we started this video, how are you going to say it's modern day Japan when you have a girl with like tits as big as her head jumping off a unicorn, turning into like a cyber Pegasus with jet boosters, and have it fight some gigantic robot, and you're gonna tell me that's modern day Japan?
I think what they're going off of when they say modern day Japan is the fact that they're going off of the whole, a lot of kids in modern day Japan are like very emo, like they're very depressed because of the school system. I have a friend that actually lives in Japan. She tells me it's like that over there. That's probably why we're getting that very gloomy Persona game now. So that's probably what they were talking about. I don't think they were referring to as like the whole Pegasus, you know, the jetpacks and the whole Iron Man Pegasus and all that. I don't know, it was weird. But you know what's another thing is this. Even though I feel that it's clear as day that we will never get an SMT game on consoles. I'm not talking about portable. It's clear we're not gonna get another one, and I understand why. Persona makes money. It does. It makes money. Shin Megami Tensei doesn't make any money, and I
Cash
get
money, baby.
I get that. And I understand where Atlas is coming from. They're like, we have to print money. I mean, this is the only thing that's gonna do it. And Persona and anime is what do that. Is what does that. My beef with it is the fact that I don't think they should have shown us that teaser. Because that's what it all comes down to. Everybody always remembers that teaser. That teaser got a lot of people hyped, including myself. And the fact that that's not what we got, it bothers me as a fan. You know what I mean? It's like,
I feel you. I can say I have it the worst. Like, I'm not trying to compare myself to anyone here, but this is after, like, the moment I saw that trailer, like, I never saw it when it was initially, like, released. I saw the video after I was interested in SMT, after playing 4, after playing DDS, after playing Nocturne, and I see that trailer with all those characters I just played with. I'm like, hey, I know those guys. Nope, we got Pegasuses and unicorns. And another thing is, like, you have a big contrast. Like, you got the emo Fire Emblem characters and the flashy lights and the happy school students and the things like that, and you got all the colors and everything. And like, there's such a big contrast. Like, I guess you can compare it to like the Dark Hour or whatever it's called from Persona 3, where like everything's all gloomy during that time.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna call it right. I'm gonna call it right now. This is how SMT fans are gonna know SMT is dead to Atlas. This is how you're gonna know. If you pick up your Persona 3, your Persona 4 on the PS2 right now, you'll see a tagline on it that says Shin Megami Tensei. As soon as Persona 5 comes out and that tagline is not on that game, they've abandoned it. We're never getting another one. I'm calling it right now. We're probably never gonna get another Shin Megami Tensei game, and if we do, it's probably gonna look like Persona.
One thing that I found really sad is that I've talked about a good friend of mine from Belgium. His name's Yal. I'll put his link in the description as well. But he showed me the trailer for the new Fire Emblem game that's coming out.
It looks great.
It's called Fire Emblem If. It was originally called Fire Emblem If.
And now it's called Fates, yeah.
Yeah, it's based off like the black and white thing, which is another thing that SMT did for 4. Yeah. It's based off of 2 countries, one where it's war and power makes everything, another one where it's about law and abiding by the law. And you have to make the choice in the game by purchasing whatever game of what side you want to be like. And I had a facepalm, the biggest facepalm. And I said to my friend Y'all, that is the closest we're ever going to get to a Shin Megami Tensei cross Fire Emblem game.
I agree. I agree with you. I really do. The whole it is because it seems like Fire Emblem is the new Shin Megami Tensei for Shin Megami Tensei fans. Because I loved Awakening. I thought it was great. It has a dark story. It's brooding. It's interesting.
Sad.
But it's. I mean, I get it. I get why the game looks the way it does. I get who they're catering it to. I love Persona. Persona's pretty cool. I enjoy it. But I enjoy also a dark story that Shin Megami Tensei tells. And the thing is that a lot of people were telling me, well, you got a Shin Megami Tensei game. And I was like, okay, so we got 2 ports from an old console. And we got 4. You guys, Persona fans got what? They got 2 fighters. They got Persona 4. Persona 4 Golden, was it? They're getting Persona 5, and now they're getting this. And I think they're getting Dancing All Night. That's like, what, 5? That's about 5 Persona games. We haven't had a Shin Megami Tensei game on a home console that's not portable since what? 2000? When did DDS2 come out? 2007?
DDS2, I think it came out 2006, 2007.
2006,
right?
2007.
The same time as Persona 3 came out.
Yeah, that's what? That's a little bit under 10 years, or is it about 10 years? And we haven't seen another one. And I really don't think that we will. And
I've said this in multiple comment strings when people try to say that we care about SMT as much as we do Persona. And I say that, like what we just did now, Persona 3 came out in 2006, then Persona 3, I think it was portable or something. No, FES came out the year later, then Persona 4, then Persona 3 portable, then Persona 4 Golden, and then everything after that. We've had SMT Nocturne, Strange Journey on the DS, and then 4 when it comes to mainline, if you don't include like DDS and things like that, and Devil Survivor.
Yeah.
We're basically Left 4 Dead at this point, and I'm actually sad to say that.
Yeah, I mean, it almost looks like you have to play the older games. I mean, if you want a Shin Megami Tensei game, you're going to have to play the old games that you haven't played yet. And that's it, because I pretty much, to me, I think it's done. I think SMT is pretty much done as a series. I don't think we're gonna get another one. And I like I said, it makes sense because it doesn't print the money that Persona does. Persona makes money, man. It really does, man.
Oh, one more thing I want to add is that I'm gonna give Persona like credit here, and going back to the whole discussion about the game being taking place in modern day Japan, and you have all those futuristic aspects. That is something that Persona nails to a T. You see, SMT. The first game took place in modern day Japan, okay? And then the apocalypse happened, SMT2 took place in the future afterwards.
Yeah.
In SMT Nocturne, you have the modern day Japan for like a good 5 minutes, and then the world just goes kaplooey, and then everyone's dead. SMT4, you have the 2 split timelines. You got the futuristic, like, post-apocalyptic Japan, and the 14 who gives a shit, like SMT4.
Yeah.
Persona nails that to a T of modern day Japan, except it switches from that, like, what would happen if something like this were to happen in the real world, and it switches it to what would happen if there's like some sort of fantasy element, like there's an extra part of the world or something. That's something that the new game does not get at all. Like, at least Persona kept faithful to the whole idea of modern day Japan. If anything, the Persona games were based on Japanese culture of the time.
Yeah.
This game, I don't see it at all. It's just futuristic lights and everything like that. Disappointment Simulator 2K15 is what I'm going to call it.
I will say this, though. After watching the Treehouse, though, I think I actually might pick up Sharp FE, but I don't consider it an SMT or a Fire Emblem game.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great game.
To me, it's
made by
its own
Atlas.
title. It's its own game. It's not an SMT. It's not a Fire Emblem game. It's its own thing. And I think what made a lot of fans upset is the fact that it's just that initial trailer, man. That initial trailer put so much ideas and stuff in people's heads that they thought they knew what it was going to be, and then it came out to be another Persona game. And I mean, hey, but it looks good. You go watch the Treehouse, dude. Like, seriously.
Yeah, like, as far as I'm concerned, it could be the best game of all time. Like, it's Atlas. Of course their game's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
And, like, from what you told me, it's like a mixture of, like, Persona and Conception. My brother's played Conception. He told me it was a really good game.
Conception's great.
So if you mix that with
yeah.
like the Atlas charm, of course it's going to be a fantastic game. It's going to have a great battle system. But when you present us Shin Megami Tensei and you give us Conception and Persona and Linkin Park emo stuff, obviously we're going to be disappointed. Like at the start in 2013 or 2014, 2015, what I expected was Demi Fiend just like running around beating the crap out of Jack Frost with like
me personally, I really wanted to see the SMT If people.
I did.
I love SMT If. I wanted to see those guys team up with like Roy and like Marth. I wanted to see that, and I don't think that's gonna happen. Like,
I really wanted to see Surf again because like honestly, DDS, in my opinion, is like the best SMT series of all time. SMT4 is still my favorite game, but Digital Devil Saga to me is always be the better series.
I think I'm gonna download the initial teaser trailer and keep it as a memento, because
hang it up.
That is probably one of the best memories of SMT, the last SMT memories you're probably ever gonna have.
Lay it some flowers. I'll buy it a nice casket. I'll find some voice to bury it. Don't worry, Jay, I got you.
All right, before we sign out, we will have a moment of silence for SMT Cross Fire Emblem, the real one. See you later, guys.
Bye, guys.